What is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Diaries. I hope you enjoyed the previous video on the Singapore bike show, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like on that video please, and subscribe, because it will really help with giving me a good reputation that people watches my vlogs and likes my vlogs actually. So just head down to the previous video and like it if you don't mind. So anyways, today I'll be doing another episode that is regarding something that all bikers should know how to do, and honestly up to now I haven't even done this thing that I'm going to talk about even once. So what is it I'm going to talk about today? Right now I'm in some bungalow area, private estate, so driving around while talking about it. So anyway, I'll be doing a vlog regarding how to push start your bike, and it's a common problem for bikes which has poor old batteries or poor charging, and then one day you just wake up, you want to go for a ride, and you find out that your S1000 that your bike is dead, doesn't have any more batteries, and therefore you can't press start your bike. But if you're lucky enough and you're riding a kickstart bike, it's no problem for you. This shouldn't be an issue, but still it's a good thing to learn, because you're gonna upgrade you're gonna upgrade one day. So yeah, it's good to learn. So at the same time, I haven't done this before in my whole riding life, so I'm gonna let's do this together for the first time. It's gonna be my first time and probably your first time as well. So first thing, you get on your bike, you try to start, and then it gives for me, I had it once, and it gave a knock sound. It just went like cock, and when I press it, like cock, like that. So what I did was I put it into gear and then push it like 1-2 steps, and then it's able to start again. But because that was a starter problem, not a battery problem. But if it's a battery problem, you're gonna need to do a proper, hold on a minute, this car, you need to do a proper push start. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to do a push start once I find a level ground, so I'm not cheating. Alright, so some basic knowledge before I do the demonstration. You have to be in second or third gear to make it easier for you, and I had a misconception that putting it in first gear would be better and more easier to push, but I was wrong. It is in fact easier to push when you're in gear 2 and gear 3. It's the same concept as when you're in gear 1, engine braking is harder, so it's, it makes sense that it's harder to push in gear 1, and yeah, so it's better to push it into gear 2 or gear 3. So I guess this looks like a good spot to yeah, this looks like a good spot. It's quite secluded, no one's gonna come here. Alright, I'll set my bike down, switch it off. Okay, so this is what happens when your bike is out of batteries. You press, I'm not pressing my starter right now. You press and then it doesn't try to start, or you just can't start. So you want to try to push start your bike. You put it into gear first, gear 2, maybe gear 3. Let me try gear 3 first. Okay, this is gonna be dangerous, but I'm doing this for you. Okay, you clutch in, do a little run, get some momentum, and then throw your clutch. Whoa, it started. Okay, so as you can see, my bike started. I didn't even press the starter. Whew, it's tiring. Okay, how do I get on the bike? Okay, so if you're gonna try this yourself, be careful, because once it starts, it's gonna lunge forward. So don't fall over or you're gonna drop your bike, and your bike might even fall on you. Oh, this is really tiring. Oh, cute doggy. So it worked for me on gear 3. Some bikes require gear 2, but most of the bikes should be able to start in gear 3. So it's good to try and practice it on your bike to at least know that you're able to do it, so you won't worry that your battery might die someday. So in what kind of cases you are not able to do a push start to start the engine? One of the more obvious cases is when your bike is out of gas, out of petrol. You won't be able to push start your bike because there's nothing to ignite, there's nothing to ignite, so your bike won't start. And I can't really think of another case where you can't push start, unless it's like your rectifier charging problem or something. So your bike might start for a while and then it will die again because the engine is not charging. I mean, the coil is not charging the battery. But if it's a charging problem, you might not even be able to push start the bike, because how it works is that when you push start the bike, and when the bike gets in gear and you throw the clutch, the wheel will power up, will start rolling the engine, and it will trick the bike to think that it is actually moving. As the bike charges with the moving engine, the spark plugs will fire somehow. You know, don't take my word for it, it's not very scientific, but that's what I think it is. So if the problem with your bike is that it's not charging, you won't be able to push start the bike even if you try. So it's nice to come out for a ride once in a while at night. Right now I'm going to pick my girlfriend, and I like night rides because it's cooling, it's not humid, it's not hot, it's not sunny, my hands won't get tan, and there's not as many cars on the road. However, the downside is that I won't have good lighting and my footage will look very dark, but it's not a big problem for GoPro. Speaking about cameras, I want to talk about, you know, motovlogging, how you get started and all that, because I want the community of the motovlogging community to expand and grow. And I feel that some of the riders' problems with starting to motovlog is that you don't know where to start. You don't know what kind of cameras you need to get, or even if you know your cameras, you don't know how to set up the microphone, the placement of the camera on the helmet, the topics to talk about, and maybe even not having the confidence to talk to yourself while riding. So a little bit of myself. When I started vlogging, I was not confident at all as well. I did not feel comfortable at the thought of talking to myself on the camera, and sometimes it just feels weird, especially when you have no topics to talk about. You just feel really awkward, and even though there's no one around to listen to you. And my first vlog, I think, or second vlog, was actually recorded with my girlfriend as a pillion, and we were on Bluetooth intercom, so it's really awkward to be talking to the camera, especially when my girlfriend can hear me. But I'm using this method so that I will get over the problem I have with confidence even quicker. So let's talk about the first few things that you need to start vlogging. The first thing, you need a camera, which we all know. And the second thing, the more important thing, is a microphone. So a microphone is not very expensive. You can get a $20 microphone as what I have right now. It comes with an adapter that goes with the GoPro, and it's basically a lavalier mic that people use for interviews, clip onto their clothes and all that. So what I did is I get the lavalier mic and I stuff it into my helmet with the microphone sticking out at the side of the padding, and then I plug it to my camera and it starts recording. So for more information on my vlogging setup, you can go check out my past videos, which I will link in the description below. Now the second thing that you need is you need topics to talk about. So sometimes you might not have any topics, but you can start off with having daily encounters, like while you're riding, just vlog, and you don't have to talk, you just film, and then when something interesting happens, you maybe can make a comment on it, like say that, oh, that fucker just cut me off, and it might get viral, or even if it doesn't, it's still content. So you need content on your channel for your vlogs to work. And after a while, you start to find out what kind of content you want on your channel. And you don't have to copy anyone, because every channel is unique. And if you're trying to copy someone, you're just gonna come out really fake, and no one likes a fake guy. Now the next thing you need, the third thing I think, is you need a video editor on your computer. And for myself, I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's a very professional software to edit your videos. Of course, you don't need that high-end kind of software to edit your vlogs. There are some vloggers out there who use Windows Movie Maker to do up their videos, so it's not a problem if you don't have expensive software, because Windows Movie Maker comes on basically every Windows computer, or you can get it for free online on the official website. And if you're using Apple MacBooks and all that, it's even better. You have iMovie, I think. Alright, so the last thing you need is a channel. So get onto YouTube, create a channel, and upload a channel art or icon. You know, you can make an icon by using paint or whatever. Just get an icon, or maybe take a picture of your bike and set it up as your channel's icon, and choose a good name so that people will recognize you easier. They won't be scratching their heads and thinking, oh, you know that vlogger that I don't know what's his name, but I like him. Yeah, so people will be able to remember your names even easier. So these are the things that I mentioned that you need to start vlogging. But of course, there are many more things that I can't really mention everything here, because you need experience. As you get experience as you vlog over time, and you'll find out what else you need to start vlogging. So if you're worrying that no one will actually view your videos, don't worry. Once you start your channel and upload one video, you can go to other motovloggers channel and then leave a comment on their channel saying that you're a new motovlogger. That's what I do. That's what I did to start my getting my followers or subscribers. And steadily you will start to get more viewers and subscribers. Well, of course, I'm not a very big channel, so who am I to say about the size of a channel? So, but this is my advice on what you can do. Maybe you can create a Facebook channel and then share all your videos on Facebook with your friends, if you don't mind, you know, your friends knowing that you're a motovlogger. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope that with this guide you're able to start your bike if it doesn't want to start in the morning. And if you want to be a motovlogger someday. I hope that this guide will be able to help you start somewhere. So as always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel, and stay safe on the roads.